Welcome to the Universal Helios Grand Hotel at Epic Universe. We are staying tonight in a 2-queen bed deluxe room. And what the deluxe room means is there is a sleeper for a 5th person. And we will show that as we go around the room. As always, we start, strangely enough, on the door, because not to reveal anything yet, but above the door is this very pretty light. I like that. I like all the shimmer, the celestial aura it's giving off. Also, the full-length mirror is right here at the entry as well. I'll back up a little bit. I used to do these on the wide angle on the phone. People complain, so we're gonna try to do this on the Pocket 3 now. People like it. There's a good amount of room out here. Obviously, if the door is pretty wide, so you swing it open, you don't have that space to use. But it won't be hard for you to get out the door in the morning if you'd like to. For the closet, I do have stuff in the closet. I brought my stuff in, so please ignore my bag. I'm going to slide it out of the way real quick so you can see the closet unobstructed. There we go. Extra bedding and an iron hanging out up top. Lots of hangers. A big fan of this many hangers. Just always, hangers aren't expensive. Just stock rooms with hangers. Let people hang as much of their clothes up as they want. Especially at a deluxe hotel, it feels nice to, if you're going to be here for a couple days, have all your clothes hanging and really kind of move in. There's an ironing board, as you would expect, to go with the iron. There is a safe. There is a luggage rack. It is a relatively small closet, though, I will say, because this isn't even the big one, I don't think. Or is this my big away bag? I don't know if this is the big one. I don't think it's the big one, but that's pretty much full now. I mean, I could take the extra bedding out and put another bag up there, I suppose, but we'll look at the room and see where else there's room to put bags. As usual, I have not really explored the room yet. I do that along with you as I do the tour. I really like this puzzle piece mirror because it frames the lights and it's more of those cage lights. I don't know what else to call them. I like that. I like how much gold there is here because I don't like out there's a lot of white. There's a lot of plain white, and you all know how I feel about that. And I really like that this is colored. It's kind of a sandy pink. I'm sure is it coral? People are going to make fun of me if that's coral, and I'm not telling people that. But I like that very much, the gold and the pink. Looks like a lot of room here at the vanity. There are extra towels in there. Actually, I don't know if those are extra. Because, there's some hanging in here. Yeah, so I guess, it's extra. Just had to make sure they were actually hanging up before I said that. There is the hair dryer in there. There's a lot of extra room in these drawers too, though. And these are actually empty on the other side. A lot of good space in the bathroom, which is not always a thing. I appreciate that there's a mat already laid out, and I put my big footprint, my size 15 footprint in it to start. That's great. We have an illuminated makeup mirror. I'll turn this. There you go. Also adjustable, as you would expect. Oh, look at this. We've stamped the logo. These are little things that make a big difference. Stamping the logo on the tissue. I assume it's going to be on the toilet paper also then. We're going to find out what's in here. Oh, we have Q-tips and cotton swabs and all that in there. That's a nice touch too. Not something you get everywhere in theme park hotels. I will say I'm a little disappointed that these are not branded for the Helios, the soap and the shower cap, and that would have been the last little step for us, but nonetheless. Here is the bathroom. Thankfully, there's some colorful towel to break it up because it's pretty plain in here otherwise. Some shiny blue tiles. Standard size tub there. Shower head. A Speak Man. Speak Man any stream. We'll see how the water pressure is later. Mounted shampoo, conditioner, and body wash again from Julien Farel. There's the toilet. No toilet art. This was a great opportunity for toilet art. There's none. No toilet art. What is this, a nightlight? Is that a nightlight? This? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out later. I assume that's what that is. Okay, let's check out the door situation in here. This, so you can lock off the bathroom. I think you can lock off the vanity. You sure can. There is a lock there. So privacy for someone in there, someone in here is available. Now, if you choose to get an adjoining room, there's your door. Let's take a look at our bedroom, shall we? Here are our 2 queen beds. Are they not? No, they're not raised. You can't put bags under there. That's bad. I thought we were never going back to that. I'm very surprised. Thank goodness there's color. Thank you. A blue wall. There's this floral sort of painting headboard going on back here. We got some color. There's a pink chair. And it's a little hard to see because the light coming in, but I want to show you that view, and maybe we'll shut the curtain and take one more look back at the room after so you can actually see more of this color. And some good color in the carpet. Some pink flowers and a blue background. But the beds are not lifted off the ground, so I don't know where you're supposed to put all your stuff. Okay. I mean, there's some room out there, but I think we want to use that room to enjoy the view, probably. Again, all the furniture is going to match what's in the bathroom, that coral or sandy pink with the gold accents. Looks like we have one drawer here with the Bible in it. I don't think this opens. No, that's nothing. Oh, we're pulling out the iPad thing again. Okay. I assume this is going to be similar in nature to what we've seen at Aventura. Aventura is a very tech-themed hotel. This room is not rented at the moment. I'm pretty sure I'm in it. Hope they know I'm in it. Wi-Fi, about the hotel, about the parks, your folio. You can check all that here. Explore dining. There's some media to watch, I guess. Yeah. Oh, for television, guest media. I'm guessing you could pair your device. Currently, this room is not checked in. The service is available only for rented rooms. I better go rent this room that I've snuck into. Anywho. Oh, good amount of look at all these outlets. 4 standard USB, and 2 USB-C. That's a lot. That's great. Love that. Also, more orbs. A lot of orbs fit in the theme of the hotel. There's orbs all over the room, or half orbs. A lot of orbs. Obviously, there's celestial planets, moons, all in the theme. The beds. It feels like it'll be comfy. Find out eventually. Let's look over here. Pay no attention to the wine that they put in the room. You're not going to get that. So I'm in love with the furniture. I would put this furniture in my house. I really like it. I like that it's modern and chic, but at the same time it has some personality to it. It reminds me of the I'm not going to think of the name of the restaurant down the street that kind of looks like this, that I like to go to. I can't think of the name of it. It's over by the other side of Universal. Anyway, for someone in the comments is going to know what I'm talking about. There's a mini fridge. Over here we have a coffee maker. What brand is this? Is it an unbranded coffee maker? Is that a thing you can get? There's no branding. Usually I make the joke, what do we got on this thing? A Cuisinart. Single serve cup coffee machine. It has no brand. It has no brand. Okay. Or did I break it by flipping it upside down? Oh, I don't know. Maybe by opening and closing it, it started to go. Either way, we put nothing in there, so it's fine. Unbranded coffee also. I mean, this is an expensive hotel. There's no water in there, so I'd love to see what it's going to do. Anywho, there's our TV. Also up here we have something, again, I'm going to give them points. Custom coasters. Something that we don't often get all the time anymore. It used to be a thing at every hotel. It's not anymore. So good on them for that. The ice bucket. There's $8 Fiji water if you wish, but it's not a far trip downstairs to Aurora Market. If you're in the mood for a drink, you save yourself a couple bucks. Nice big deep drawers. If I can show you them. There we go. That's why I don't like using this camera. I'm still not used to filming room tours with it, and I don't feel like I'm doing my best here. And these will be the same. They just look different on the outside, but the same size drawers. You get 4 of them, which usually I'd say is great, but there's really not a lot of places. I guess you might be able to. It's pretty high. You could probably get some bags under there. I would dare say you can get big luggage under there. You might be able to get something small under there, very small. That might even be, depending on the edges, even your like carry-on luggage might be a challenge in that spot. But you could, I bet you could get 2 nice big pieces of luggage there. And if you're not doing joined rooms, you could put your bags there. So you got four deep drawers and the closet is what you've got storage-wise. There is a desk. This is our portfolio. Our folio they handed us. This is, again, another plus. Not on the pen, but at least we got custom notepad. At least we got that. More domes and globes. This paper art piece, which has something going on in the background, but a lot of like folded up circles and half circles, like phases of the moon, essentially. I don't know what's going on with this table, but it needed to be light so you could move it because this is going to open and turn into our 5th sleeper. There is this kooky little chair over here. I kind of love it. Now, what I want to know is, I already tried this. I tried like just moving this couch because it's a sleeper. It's very heavy. So what makes me sad about this is I can't turn this couch around to look at this view because you're paying for park view, and it is a magnificent park view. It's really gorgeous. You have all this water spilling over here with the Helios statue as he aims his arrow across the park towards the Kronos, which is all the way up across that way. You got the fountain going, people going to and fro, the fire burning here. Lots of activity. You could see Donkey Kong, the mine carts flying by in the distance. You can see the coins spinning and such in Nintendo. You see Stardust Racers right there zooming by, which is tremendous to watch all day long. Love that. So from where we are, you have a nice view of, you can see a bit of Burke, really great view of Stardust, a nice skyline view of Nintendo, and a nice view of the portal for Monsters. But the nicest thing I'd say is our view across the middle. We're dead center, so our view across the middle is magnificent from the water. Watch the water flow out of here towards the fountain, and then all the way down we see the Kronos spinning and swirling out in the distance. I'll give you a little bit of a zoom there. Very pleasant view. Who's not going to like this? Fountains and people and energy, and it's very pretty. It's a great view. So that's why I'm sad that this is way too heavy to turn around. I'm hopeful that the chair is light, so at least like someone can sit at the window. Yeah, that you could move the chair. It's not as light as I'd like it to be, but it's light enough. So we're gonna move this now because I've got to. Oh no, that's actually really wow. Okay, I was wrong. So scratch that. I hate this piece of furniture because it's ugly and also it's not light. What are they doing? This is so, oh my God. Are they serious? I might have to put you guys down for a moment. Hold, please. Oh my God. Jeez. Oh. It's really heavy. That's got to be 7,500 pounds. Somewhere in between. I'll tell you it's way more than 50 because I lift my 50-pound luggage no problem. That was kind of a problem, but bear with me. Now I'm going to go open this up. I want to see if you guys can watch me open it. Again, bear with me. This is not my camera of preference. Please. It's an American leather, the official fifth sleeper of Universal and Disney Resort hotels. It's always this model, man. Not a complaint. I think it's perfectly good for what it is. Let's pull this sucker out. It does say to use both hands. I'm going to break the rules a little bit. Sorry, everybody. I'm going to use one hand. Yoink. There we go. And there's our fifth sleeper. Again, I get it. You naturally wouldn't face the couch out that way. And it'd be weird to have the back of the couch right here so that this could open towards that. But obviously, like, as a theme park fan, you and I, let's not kid each other. That's what we want, right? Like, you and I want to be like, oh, you guys take the nice beds. I'm going to take this one and you take this one. And then you turn it around and then you sleep looking out at this all night. Am I crazy or I'm right? Like, that's what we all want to do. I will tell you, if there's enough of you and you're feeling strong, go for it. I'm not going to stomp on your dream. Don't let your dreams be dreams. But that's your fifth sleeper. The view is great. I love this view, and the sun is starting to set, so it's getting very golden out here. It's very pretty. It's a nice day. It started as a rainy day, but it's a real nice May Orlando day. And this is a very pleasant view to sit. I'm going to sit here for a couple hours on my pink chair and enjoy this. But I'm going to pull these curtains closed for a minute, and we will come back in this room tour and show you guys the night view. I thought this was one of those ones where you just give it a yoink and it goes. Is it not? Yeah, there it is. I knew that. So it's one of those. Just give it a little yoink, a little tug, and they'll go. But I think this one is not automated. I want to say the heavy one you have to do. Yeah, I think this is... Or am I breaking it? I might be breaking it. I don't know. Who knows? Oh, that's hard to do. Maybe I was supposed to let that close on its own. I don't know. But I want to show you the colors in this room a little better with that closed. Actually, it's pretty dark here now, so I don't know that it's much better. But all in all, a very pleasant room. Can't complain. Park view. It's on the expensive side. Look, we've arrived at this point where theme park rooms in Orlando, theme park resort rooms in Orlando are not Uber themed. I miss that era. I'm a 90s kid, and I like that. I know some people think it's gaudy, and some of us love it. And I just think there's room for both. I think there's room for both. This, I will say, is not the most egregious. I don't really like the lobby, and I don't like the spaces I've walked through so far. I think it's very plain and boring. The room, I think, is... I'm thankful that the room feels much better for me than it does out there, that it feels a little more comfy and colorful and interesting in the room. And I think that the view certainly helps as well, but we'll take a look at it again in a moment and when night falls. I need to investigate this for myself, but one thing I will say is it is 10:30 p.m. and I still see some guests getting, heading on their way out. So I assume security has started to push people out, but so, I mean, that's an hour and a half past closing time. People are still walking. So to an extent, I guess you can see the park at night after park close. I don't know. The portals are definitely closed. I could see the little gates up in some of the portals. But so I suppose you can stretch some evening time out. They may not push you out right away. So you might be able this summer, even with a 9 p.m. close, to enjoy a little bit of this park in the evening.